Hello guys, welcome to another grand interesting video on your Leansimcorp channel, and in this today's tutorial we are going to learn about robots, okay, which can be used in plant simulation, how to use pick and place robot. That is what the today's tutorial is going to talk about, okay. And it's going to be very important for us because based on that our simulation models are going to be working according to the requirements. So let's start building that without making any delays. So I'm just dragging a source out of here, okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just taking a conveyor which is supposed to be connected, okay, and then I'll just shift drag those and copy paste those. Let's make a duplicate of these two. Now we have these two areas out there, and then we are going to drag a pick and place robot out there, okay, great. So here it comes, hopefully, and it should be able to probably deliver materials from one location to another location, okay. So now what we are supposed to do is that we are going to add the station into the system, okay. So let us drag the station ahead of our robot. Let's take it into its own library, probably, right? And then we are going to drag these conveyor again. Let's connect a conveyor, right? Here comes the conveyor, and then we can add the sink to the end of this system, right? So we have a sink, we have a conveyor, then small system is being generated here. Now let us go into robot properties. You can see all here. But what we're going to do now is we are going to reduce the cycle time of the station to very minimalistic, so that becomes faster, and we would be able to see how the robots are going to perform, right? Let me make the simulation run slower, and now if I just run this, will this robot work? That is going to be a very important point to look at. So let me make this somewhat faster, and if you could see, nothing happens. Why? Because we didn't connect, okay, we did not make connections of the boards from the conveyor to the robo and robo to the station. We haven't done that. So now let us make the connections first. Here we make the connection, and then we make the another connection from here to here, and then we drag the part from here to here, right? Now I should be able to transfer parts from one location to another, and when we start the simulation now, you should be able to see the robo is picking the part, placing it onto the station, right? This is how it is working out. Now this is the very first initial steps what we can you can see that we have just adjusted. Now let us look at the properties of the robot properties. When you go into this angles table, what you're going to do is you can see the items like first port is conveyor, second port is from conveyor 1, and then third we have it as station, and you can see that we have different angles listed out here with respect towards joints, or the what I can say based on the robot coordinates, right? And when you go into the table here, you see the cycle time, or the time required for the what I can say time required for the robot to transfer it from the first conveyor, the second conveyor, and then to the station. Now if you could see, we have one diagonal thing here, right? So this is going to determine or distribute your load or pickup and place timings. So here basically you can update the pick and place timings for your robot as per requirement. So if you have any questions related to it, let me know in the comment section below. We can discuss on that. And if you are new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe to Leansimcorp and visit our website leansimcorp.com. Now what we're going to do, we are just going to change the cycle time of here to 30 seconds, and let us see how this thing is going to work, right? So I will run that. So you should be able to see the different cycle times now for pick and place. So if you see, now the robot shall start picking it up, and the cycle time for it would be different. Let me just see. Let's apply it. Yeah. This is the cycle times when applied. Now what we're going to do is we are going to look at the in detail properties of the robot in the next part. Till then, keep watching leansimcorp.com.